ready.
All right, so this is going to be your Dometic refrigerator. A real simple operation. It does open from either side. Ooh, I turned this on this morning about 10 a.m. Put your hand in there. Is that cold?
Yes.
So, you don't need to turn it on 2 days before your trip. It gets cold very quickly.
Okay.
Again, Vanna White moment in his fridge.
Very nice.
All right, so as far as the different modes here, I'm going to start with it in automatic mode. In automatic mode, if you're plugged in, it's going to look for 110 first, in other words, shore power. It's going to look for propane second. Let's say a circuit breaker popped for whatever reason. The fridge will then go to propane. The third option is battery. So in absence of 110 or propane, it will go to battery.
Okay.
And it will kill your battery really quick. The battery is really more of a backup control for this thing.
Right.
I highly recommend people either operate it in automatic mode full time, or they go back and forth between automatic and propane. Propane is an extremely efficient way to run your refrigerator.
Okay.
So for a lot of people, they'll run it in propane whenever they're not plugged in. So that being said, I will add the addendum. Your manufacturer recommends that you drive with your propane in the off position. So in which case this would operate battery power, which is fine. You can do that. Not saying you can't. What I will say is that propane is an extremely efficient way to run your fridge.
Yeah.
So right now in automatic mode, I'm going to manually switch it over here to propane for a second. All right, so now we're in propane mode because I want to show you something. See that solid blue light?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, keep watching that light for a second.
Okay.
So what I did was I started the engine. Light's still solid, everything's working just fine. So now imagine we're driving down the road, You're gonna stop for gas. Obviously you don't want a source of flame when you stop for gas. So watch what happens when I turn the engine on.
Okay.
That light should be blinking now.
Yep, it is.
Okay, what it has done, it has shut the refrigerator off for 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, it will resume back to whatever mode it was in.
Okay.
So a little safety feature designed for when you stop for gas.
Yeah.
So, as far as setting the desired temperature, I will tell you a quick story. Come on. Oh, because it's blinking. The only way to get rid of that blinking is to turn it off by pressing and holding.
Okay.
That will turn the whole fridge off, and then we'll turn it back on. That's the only way to bypass that 15-minute wait time. So, I'm going to turn this thing up to number 5. With this thing fully up at number 5, running in propane, if you put a bag of ice in this freezer, it will become a rock. You will not be able to break up your ice. I know this from personal experience. Normally I would use the 5 setting to get it cold. And once it's cold, 3 is probably fine to maintain. So, if for whatever reason you get an error or a fault code, if you know what the problem was, like, oops, I forgot to turn the propane on, and you need to get rid of that fault code, you're going to press and hold the power button and the fault button together for about 3 seconds, and then the code will clear.
Okay.
So
That makes sense.
cool. That's it for the fridge for now.